They say a mother's love is like no other, but that line is only true if the mother is willing to give it. Sadly, these baby animals were born to mothers who couldn't care less. From mothers kicking their babies to flat out suffocating them, here are the worst animal parents in the world. There is no way that a child can survive without a parent's affection and guidance. But these Arctic babies aren't that lucky. Just 2 weeks after being in this big bad world, they are abandoned by their parents. The seals must learn to swim, hunt, hide, and survive all on their own. Sadly, 3 out of 4 of these cute baby seals don't make it and end up falling victim to nearby predators, starvation, or harsh environments. Well, hey, at least those harp seals didn't crush their baby like this elephant seal. Seals can weigh over 700 pounds, and this seal pup got the weight of the world thrown on them out of nowhere. I'm sure when they said make parenting fun, this isn't what they meant. This baby monkey was dragged around the world and the mother had no issues making sure the baby monkey hit every obstacle during their trip. This baby monkey is about to learn a lesson he'll never forget. The baby tries to run away after upsetting mom, but isn't quick enough. In the iron grip of his mother, the baby gets slammed on the ground. That's gotta hurt. Storks are quick to dispose of their babies if they realize there isn't enough food for everyone. It's quite unfair to the unlucky baby thrown out of the nest, but I guess the stork figured it had to be someone. The next animal making the list of worst animal parents ever is none other than the pig. Throughout the years, pigs have become infamous for attacking their children after birth. I wish I could tell you why, but nobody is quite sure. Some have guessed it was a reaction from the immense pain caused by giving birth. Farmers came to the conclusion that it's best to sedate pigs immediately after giving birth so they can't take their anger out on their litter. This panda mother figured, why have a child when you can have a pillow? The mother is often seen using her cub as a backrest while enjoying a hearty meal, and even as a landing pad. I guess this doesn't make her very popular among the locals. Pandas may be adorable creatures, but they have a heart of stone. When a panda gives birth, the mother will choose the strongest of her cubs and abandon the rest. It seems like a terrible thing to do, but I suppose the wild is all about the survival of the fittest. Black bears have earned a pretty poor reputation when it comes to raising their young. Cut to the chase, if you're the weakest link, you might just be left behind. If you don't believe me, here's proof. Witness a poor baby black bear that was abandoned crying out for his mother. When looking at eagles parenting, you'll find they do an excellent job of providing food when needed, and they are also always keeping an eye out for predators in the vicinity. Well, you may ask, then how do they make the worst animal mothers list? Well, about that, baby eagles tend to have an aggressive behavior and fight each other with the intent to eliminate each other often. And when these brawls occur, the mother eagle does absolutely nothing to break up the fight. Usually, one of the baby eagles dies and the strongest lives on. That's definitely not a good way to look after your family. This giraffe made one of the most careless and costly mistakes when fending off predators from their baby. When stomping the ground to intimidate the nearby lionesses, she unfortunately hit her baby. While her intentions were good, her lack of attentiveness ended her own child's life. This poor baby gorilla just wanted to spend some quality time with his father, but ended up getting kicked in the head. Hopefully, this father gorilla opens up to his son sooner or later. Typically, when hamsters run out of food, they turn carnivorous, and this mother went straight for their babies as a result. No baby animal deserves a fate such as this. The cuckoo bird is perhaps the laziest parent of them all. They lay their eggs in the nests of other birds and leave the child rearing to the host. What's worse, the cuckoo bird's chick is usually larger than the host's, and competition for food leads to the death of the other babies. This poor parent has no idea that the chicks he's feeding are not his own. Those are the chicks of a cunning cuckoo bird. And yet we witness another sly delivery of a cuckoo bird. But this bulbul bird won't be fooled. It can quickly tell the difference between its eggs and the imposter's eggs, and the eggs of the cuckoo bird are disposed of immediately. You would think these mothers can't get much worse, but stay tuned for the next one. A goat is resting in the corner of a barn and everything appears to be normal until she decides to have a rest right on top of her kid. The other goats witness what's happening but don't intervene. But when she gets up, it's too late. The mother goat has suffocated her child. This mother cat went a little too far with her discipline. This poor kitten got the wind knocked out of him. Tasmanian devils are widely successful when it comes to starting a family, but raising that family is not their cup of tea. Females give birth to over 15 children, and only a quarter survive. The rest are left to starve or are killed by their mother out of mercy. Talk about a true tragedy. This hippo family decided to unleash havoc on the newest edition of the hippo herd. They must have had a good reason, right? Well, you be the judge. The baby hippo was attacked because it was decided there were one too many hippos in this herd. During this devastating footage, the baby hippo loses its life. That's enough bad parenting for me, but if you found this video interesting, be sure to hit the like button and comment on which parent you thought was the worst of them all. See ya!